and all the things that I've looked at in the past. If that's something you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments. Moving along. Hey team, welcome to today's video and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Hayden. Now, I was scrolling through my library on my reviews playlist on my channel, and I noticed that there is, obviously coupled with a lot of comments on some of my older videos, there is quite a few that require a follow-up. So that is what we are going to be doing today. We have a whole bunch of skincare related items that I have reviewed or tested, be they sent to me or not, on my channel. I may or may not have liked them at the time, but we're going to do a wrap up of a whole bunch of things. I'll do a good list and I say bad list. A lot of it isn't bad. It's just, I just stopped using it for whatever reason. If this is the first time you are chiming in here, even if you are a returning viewer, if this is something that you enjoy watching, consider subscribing, ringing that notification bell. Moving along. The way this is going to work today, I have got my list of all of the items. Obviously we're not going to look at everything. There's over 135 videos in the playlist, and I know some of them are tech and fashion related. They will be later videos. We're just specifically looking at skincare-esque items today. I'm not going to do all of them, like I just said. I've got a handful of things that do have a lot of views, and things that have comments requesting follow-ups is what we're looking at today. It's also a blend of older videos and more current recent videos. We might actually start with the quote-unquote bad list, or the list of items that I just don't use anymore. First cab off the rank, Shisheido Men's the After Shaving Balm Liquid Stuff Hydrating Lotion. And specifically, the reason we're looking at this one is for its claim on the back, protection against razor burn. I literally only used that once after filming, so it was twice in total, during filming and then once after filming. Overpriced, doesn't work. Moving along. Lumin products, they were sent to me originally. This one is supposed to be right before bed. It's for dark circles, so I'll take that. I'll put that on later. Like lemongrass and rosemary. Is there any difference? I stopped using them, and that's because better items came along. The under eye dark circle corrector remover, I found it too sticky or it's too thick. I didn't really notice anything. I don't have very dark circles, but I do have my moments when they are there, and let me tell you, it didn't do anything. A lot of their products has an overbearing rosemary scent. Anoque Skincare, another line that was sent to me. From memory, I believe that I wasn't a massive fan of the consistency of the last time I tried their moisturizer. Here it comes. That took a bit. Okay, it's subtle, it's very subtle, it's nice, okay, and it's definitely thicker. I found them, and I'm reading off my notes, I found it to be very thick, the moisturizer in particular. It had a subtle scent, which is okay, but what I didn't like is it started pilling on my face in areas like around my nose, around my eyes, where there are creases, so I stopped using that. Mosh Skincare, the under eye dark circle eliminator, I wasn't really keen on, and that has not changed. This has the tendency to make your under eye so sticky, and to be honest, I don't see a difference. Didn't like the consistency of the moisturizer. The cleanser felt too watery, had a very strong scent, and it was kind of cheap packaging that got clogged easily, the pump. Bondi Sands, I purchased this one myself, the Whipped Sweet Dreams moisturizer for overnight. That's okay, we'll put most of it on the neck. It does feel like as I'm rubbing it in, it's quickly breaking down and sinking straight in. It has been 4 minutes. I found it extremely thick, the consistency, and I did notice I was getting little breakouts along my nasolabial area, And that's, in my opinion, I think it was clogging my pores. WELEDER Skin Food. Let's have a look at my hands. So we can see they are a little dry along the knuckles, less dry, just in one single application. That's crazy. So it definitely did what it promised to do, and that was to have an instant moisturizing, nourishing effect on dry skin, particularly on your hands. Once again, way too thick. I stopped using it on my face. I felt like it was a mask. I found it difficult to absorb into my skin, or it would take a while. It's fantastic on your hands or your arms. JS Health Pro Collagen Vitamin Serum. I actually, to be brutally honest, don't really remember why I stopped using it. I just don't have it anymore. Dr. Lewins Reversiderm. Now I still actually have it here. I've only used it twice, so I might give it more of a go. I don't see any significant changes, but I don't reach for it. The freeze frame overnight. We are going to be putting this to the test. Sign me up. I'm hoping 69 bucks. That better work. Now it says to apply it in an upward sweeping massaging motion. I feel like there was too much to do in it to put it on your face, considering you need to, that little applicator has to be put in the freezer before you use it. Again, I still have it and maybe I'll give it more of a go. I just felt like there was too many steps for it to before you can put it on your face. The infamous CELYN Instant Skin Tightening. Someone puts something under their eyes and they do this action, and then all of their eye bags instantly are tightened up. Now, I have got a lot of comments about how it's a scam and all of that on the original video. When you're going to purchase it or you're clicking on the link, make sure it is the official website. It is not an Amazon knockoff drop shipping platform, that kind of a thing. I did notice some slight improvements. I don't reach for it at all anymore because I found some other stuff that is my daily, everyday, and I swear by it. And then lastly, in the bad bin, the Premium Jane Gummies, the mixed fruit. These are the vegan variety. They retail for $73. I used them until they were gone, and to be honest, I didn't notice anything. And that takes us to the good list. I have 6 items that I consistently reach for pretty much every single day when it's required. One of them actually is it's kind of the in-between list, and that's the Taylor of Old Bond Street Aftershave Balm. My skin feels really nice. It feels very soft to the touch, kind of powdery. There was no irritations. It sunk straight in, and I can definitely see a difference. You'll need to let me know. Amazing scent. I really love the musk. It does soothe over time, but it doesn't prevent. What I actually have found, and this is something that I have not reviewed before, is the best thing for shaving that will stop shaving rash in its tracks before it even becomes a shaving rash is this cream, Finacea. It used to be a prescription, but now you can actually buy it over the counter at your pharmacy. It's got azelaic acid, 15%, for the treatment of acne and rosacea. This is fantastic for even breakouts on your face, pimples, all of that kind of a thing. It even soothes shaving rash that has started to form. The moisturizer I am reaching for every single day is the one I got through BANISH, and that is the one that's in the tub. It comes with a little spatula. The vitamin C cream, which is their moisturizer. I had this in a pump. Amazing value for money. It's got great consistency, very subtle scent, which I love, and it's fast absorbing, even though it is on the thicker side. I've got 2 eye creams that I swap between, but I always use them regularly, both of them. The Rock Retinol Deep Filler. I might actually also put it on the back of my hand to see if there is a blurring effect. So my right hand has nothing on it, and then my left hand is what I applied the cream to. Hopefully that is picking up, but there is a considerable difference. It has improved fine lines around my eyes over time. I am still using the light therapy mask and giving that a go. It doesn't necessarily fill out, like it doesn't, I don't think it was a filler per se. It does smooth your fine lines. It also hydrates and absorbs really fast. The other one is the Redermic R Eye Cream. But do we see any visible differences. Great consistency, and you don't need much. And then the number one item on my list that I have reviewed recently that I love is the Synthesis NOTOX. It says pea size amount. Oh, it is clear like that. It's got that stereotypical cucumber mint kind of fresh skincare scent to it. It has visibly reduced my fine smile lines around my eyes, and as well as the little lines in between my eyebrows that were coming through. It's also visibly brightened the areas around my face where I tend to, when I put it on, I do one pump, a tiny little pea-sized amount, literally does my entire face. And I make sure that it gets under my eyes, on the eyelids, and up on the forehead, all the way down to my beard line. It has improved the appearance of my pores. And like I said, a little goes a long way, and it sinks straight in. Even though it's more of a gel-like consistency, I wouldn't say it's thick, but it's not a liquid. And there we have my list. I will link all the associated videos down below or in a card somewhere for you if you haven't watched them already. And if you do want me to continue doing follow-ups on other items, I was planning to do a tech-based one, and then I was planning to do a fashion follow-up, and all the things that I've looked at in the past. If that's something you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, team. Make sure we do all the fun stuff, but most importantly, stay tuned.